Just got a phone call from a nice gentleman, and he's got an Akita. It's like 1 or 2 years old or something, and great owner. I mean, he's done everything: train the dog, socialize the dog, and this is not the first time I've heard this. Train the dog, socialize the dog, talk to other Akita owners. He's done the best that he could do on his own. And, he's dealing with a dog now that got attacked, 2 times by dogs that, were off leash, were out of control, and attacked him when he was on leash, when he was under 1 year old. And, he's developed a dog reactivity issue and a dog aggression issue now. And the owner, is an amazing owner. And, honestly, it pisses me off when I see these comments and these videos just talking about Akitas are not aggressive. If they are aggressive, it's the owner's fault. That is the thing that pisses me off more than anything, is people saying, oh, it's the owner's fault that the dog is aggressive. And this whole thing started with the pit bulls, where they started saying, oh, well, it's not the pit bulls, it's the owners. And it's like, okay, dude, do you really think these dogs, like, that we used as weapons for thousands of years? We use dogs to bite things, to attack things, to hunt things, to herd things, to defend us. That's not somehow in their DNA. That's not just a part of who they are. That there may not be a spectrum of aggressiveness amongst dogs, and some are more aggressive than others. Some breeds are more aggressive than others. Yeah, it's just complete insanity. And I think it serves some emotional purpose for people to have this idyllic dream that dogs are just teddy bears and that it's humans. Humans are the evil ones, and they mess the dogs up. And it's just like, I'm sorry, it's just not true. Like, in this case, these are bear hunting dogs from Japan. Like, they were not bred 19 in Southern California, and to be going on high time, meeting people all the time, like living in apartments. And that's not to say you shouldn't have one of these dogs, but it's just to say that when you're struggling with the dog, people are gonna like look at you like you're somehow the problem. And it's really frustrating, I know, because I rescued one that is extremely dangerous, and I get no love from the Akita community of the pure positive, all Akitas. I mean, I had dog rescue people literally cussing me out. I could show you the emails that I got from people in the Akita rescue world, even cussing me out, telling me, that I'm doing a shitty job, that the electronic collar is making the dog more. I had Akita rescue organizations tell me when I called them and said my dog's trying to kill me and my other dogs, oh, just give her hot dogs. That's what we do. We give them hot dogs. And, it just blows my mind. But the reality is, these dogs are a genetic relationship. It takes a certain type of other dogs that you can use to rehabilitate a dog like this. And, it takes a certain level of acceptance of who the dog is. And not thinking that, you're going to have a dog that is going to tolerate every single dog and be perfect around every dog, and you're just going to have a dog you could drop off at a dog daycare and not get a call in a couple hours that, like, some dog has been seriously injured. Even my most socialized Akita mixes that I own, I would never leave them with a dog daycare. I wouldn't leave them at a dog daycare for 20 minutes. I wouldn't leave them alone with other dogs without me there, ever. Unless it's a dog that's part of my pack that I've really seen, my dog has shown me, hey, I like this dog. There's no threat. There's no tension. This is a really awesome relationship. Yeah, I mean, I leave my dogs outside with a little 15-pound dog that I got a couple months ago because they have that chemistry. But if the chemistry's not there, I wouldn't leave them in the yard for 5 minutes. And I have awesome dogs, and they haven't had any bites or any damage done in a long, long time. I mean, longer than I can even remember. But, okay, maybe not longer than I can remember, but, it just blows my mind when people are either blaming the dog breed. Really, what's happened is we've gone from one extreme to the next. We blame the dog breed. Oh, pit bulls are evil. Or we blame the people. Oh, people are evil. people mess the dogs up. Somebody must have hit this dog. All the time I hear people saying, oh, you know, if that dog's aggressive, somebody must have hit it. And quite frankly, it's usually the opposite. The person loved their dog. They took great care of their dog. They cuddled their dog. They gave the dog everything they thought their dog was supposed to have. And now they got an aggressive dog and they don't know what to do. And then people are telling them it's their fault. And like, yeah, it feels like shit, you know? So think about this, you know, let's say somebody's overweight. Somebody needs to get into better physical health. And we just blame that person and we just tell them, hey, you know, like, you just don't want to get into physical shape. You must want to be out of shape. You must want to have that extra 50 or 100 pounds that you're carrying around. No, nobody wants to be out of shape. But we live in a society where there's Taco Bell on every corner, McDonald's on every corner, ice cream everywhere, potato chip commercials, beer being sold everywhere. There's all these things that don't support fitness and health. And it's the same thing in the dog world, where there's dog toys, there's dog treats, there's dog beds, there's harnesses, there is, you know, fucking TV shows I bet you can find for your dog to watch on TV now. And, you know, people are kind of getting set up for failure. And then when they struggle, people turn around and blame them. You know, I get comments regularly that I'm the reason why my one Akita is dangerous. And it's like, you come take her. If you're so convinced that I'm the problem, I will give you the dog for free. In fact, I'll pay you $1,000 if you can show me any progress with this dog that I haven't already made. I'll give you $1,000. And, you know, that's just the reality. And like, you get a call like I just got from some guy who's been working with his dog for 2 years and has bit a couple dogs and has bit a person, and he's a great owner, okay? I'm just stating the facts. Some dogs are more aggressive. Some dogs are more challenging. Some dogs are more difficult to deal with. Some dogs require a certain type of relationship and a certain type of owner. Some dogs require us as owners to do certain things. And some dogs are contrary to the pure positive dog training movement. They're contrary to dog daycares that don't use in, that are into this crazy high intensity play. And they don't have balanced packs at the dog daycare. They have a pack of only friendly, goofy, silly dogs. Like, that's not reality. So, you know, my heart goes out to the people that are struggling with their dogs. That's why I make these videos, to try to be supportive of owners who are struggling and people who are considering euthanizing their dogs. And I'm here to tell them, like, you don't need to euthanize your aggressive Akita. You do need to make some changes. You do need to use some tools. There are different things you can do. And that's what we're going to do with this one, okay? We're going to videotape this from start to finish. So on Monday, he's coming over. We're going to interview him. And we're really going to figure out, like, what has this guy done? We're going to show all the work this guy has done with his dog and what has happened with him being a great owner. Then we're going to show the process of what we're doing to rehabilitate the dog. We're going to show the tools that we use. We're going to show the other dogs that we're going to use. And we're going to guide people through this process so they're going to understand, like, yeah, it's difficult. Hell yeah, it's very difficult. It may be one of the most difficult things you ever do to rehabilitate an Akita or an extremely aggressive dog. But it is possible and it can be done. And this blaming and this wishy-washy, you know, blame the owner, blame the dog type shit, this is not helping at all. So stay tuned, because this is going to be a really great series. This is the first time I'm really going to be able to show you guys step by step how I work one of these Akitas through their aggression, how I socialize this dog, how I set this dog up to succeed in life and not to fail. And you know, you're going to be blown away, because you're going to see, as this owner works and he does what I tell him to do, we're going to see success. We're going to see results that we didn't think were possible before. So I got to take the dog pack out now, but I just wanted to do this video because got me a little fired up, because I got a call from the very person that people are like, the very person with the very dog that people are trying to tell me on fucking YouTube doesn't exist. I still never forget the person who says, stop making these videos about Akitas. I love this breed so much. It's horrible what you're doing. You know, you're lying about this breed that I love, that is the most gentle breed in the entire world. And you're like, they're bear hunting dogs from Japan. That's in their fucking DNA. Yeah, some people have bred pet Akitas. Some people have bred very docile Akitas. There are responsible breeders out there, and we need to keep those people employed and give them jobs breeding these very good balanced Akitas. But the reality is, that's not normal. That's not typical. And if I was going to say to somebody, what kind of dog should I have? I have a bunch of kids and I have a busy schedule and I don't have very much time. I would say get a very well-bred Labrador. I mean, there's even Labs that I know that have been bred by very good breeders that still the people are dealing with a very difficult dog. Still they're dealing with a dog that almost drowns their children or jumps on people and almost knocks them over. So that's just that, folks. You know, I love you all dearly. You know, don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. I know you guys don't. And for the people who want to leave fucking bad comments, good, leave them, you know, because it just adds more fuel to the fire. It makes me realize what I'm doing is so important to get this message out there with people that's actually accurate and based on facts, not fantasy. And that's why I'm going to keep doing what I'm going to do. And that's why I'm so passionate. That's for free. That's why I talk to people all day for free about their dog. Anybody who wants any sort of help, I'm always happy to help. I don't need to charge you. You know, like, that's why for $100, I'll come over to your house for 2 hours and give you tons of information, and I'll show you what to do, and I'll show you what not to do. And if you want more help from me, hey, I'm happy to help. But if you can't afford it or you want to do it yourself, I'll totally point you in the direction where you can do it yourself. And believe it or not, like, I've had people struggling with very difficult dogs just from my YouTube channel and a few phone conversations have great results. Okay, like there's one girl, Connor the Akita. You could see her on Instagram, a beautiful dog, amazing owner. And, you know, I can say with certainty, yeah, I've been able to help her out. I've been able to help her out because I didn't blame her and I didn't blame the dog. And I was compassionate and understanding, hey, you're really going through a struggle with this dog. I understand, it's difficult. And, you know, I just saw a video today of her practicing recall with him, practicing having him go behind her. And you can see for yourself on Instagram that he's changed. He's more mellow. He's more responsive. He's paying attention to her more. He's respecting her more. She's taking the relationship a little bit more seriously now, you know? So that's just that, folks. I love you all. Here's Kookaluk, our #1 rehabilitation specialist. Come on, Kook. Here's Mama, the #1 bitch. Come on, bitch. Here's Einstein, the freaking pit bull that somebody was going to kill. Maybe, well, I don't know if they were going to kill Einstein, but he had some problems. He had bit a number of people, so we muzzle him because he's made those mistakes in the past, and I don't want to have to worry, you know, when I see a person coming, Einstein's going to bite him. Come here, Einstein, put this on. Come on. Stone, come on. Come on. You have to wear this, buddy. I don't trust you. I don't trust you around people, bro. You know, and a lot of the muzzle is just like, so I don't have to worry. I don't want to worry about him biting somebody. So I put a muzzle on, and then I don't have to accidentally confuse him with him thinking that I'm nervous about the people. I'm not nervous about the people. I'm nervous about this guy, you know. And come on, Einstein. You can see when you put the muzzle on him, he's very different. He's not confident because he knows he's got a muzzle on. He knows he can use his mouth in a way that gets him things that he wants. And so when we put the muzzle on, it's like, no, you can't use your mouth to get things that you want. You can't use your mouth to snap at people. And that's how we have success with Einstein. So I love you guys all dearly. Keep watching. We're going to do a progress report on Monday. We're going to show this owner, interview him with his dog, and then we'll walk you guys through the process, step by step, rehabilitation of a dog-aggressive Akita. And, you know, what exactly does that entail? Well, we'll get into it in the process, you know, and it's, a lot of it is probably what you think it is, but a lot of it is probably things you've never seen, you know, things I haven't even seen. I learn things every single time I train a new dog. I learn something new. And every time I work with a new person, I learn something new. So at the end of the day, dog training, rehabilitation, it's all about learning, all about keeping an open mind and watching and listening these animals and then doing what we think we got to do. So I love you guys.